Hey, good evening, Virginie. This is Demille. I figured it might be a good idea that I go ahead and create a video just kind of highlighting a problem that I'm having with rendering. Thanks for the critique, by the way. I just finished watching it. I greatly appreciate that. Um, I think what might be best for me is to go ahead and make sure that I got the rendering part out of the way first before I start tackling the tweaks because I just would hate to get to the end and just get stuck. And it's happened so many times where I'm at the end, I'm ready to render, and then all of a sudden I just start having rendering problems. So I want to just try to tackle that quick. And if I can render, that's great. Then I can go ahead and start working on the edits and the revisions you told me about. So I wanted to show you what's happening here. I'm using Maya 2016 and I recently upgraded my operating system. You may not even need to know this or not, but I was using 2015 at first and it was fine. But recently I just upgraded to the OS Mojave version 10.14. And it just seems like ever since I've done that, I've had issues with Maya 2016 when I had to upgrade to that. And so I just want to show you a couple of things, what's happening here. So I've got all my lights here and everything. You can't see the backlight, but it's over here. And so, but check this out though. So here's what's happening. So I have my outliner, and you can see my lights here. So the problem that I'm running into is that I know that when I need to adjust the intensity, I know that I'm going to have to go to the attribute editor. Let me show you what happens when I go to the attribute editor in Maya 2016. Well, actually, you know what? First, let me show you what happens when I go to look for the mental ray, because I know that's part of what I need to do. So I'm going into Windows, Settings and Preferences, and Plugin Manager. And I looked for this earlier and I did not see it. So I'm just going to start from the bottom. And I know that I know in Maya 2015, it's Maya to Mr.mil, and you have to check it and everything. And then it shows up when you go into your render settings. Well, I'm just going from the bottom here so you can kind of see. I do not have Maya to Mr.mil in this list. And I've already looked at it twice. So I'm just scrolling up slowly so you can see it on this video. I don't know if it's called something else, or maybe I don't know if there's something else that I have to download. I'm not sure. But this is Maya 2016 that I have. And as you can see, there is no Maya to Mr.mil. I'm not sure why that is. But, here's, I'm just doing like a help just to show you, I guess, that this is the Maya 2016. I think, well, that's just going to the home page. I was trying to just show you the version that I was using just so, well, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, there it is. You can see it right there. So there's Autodesk Maya 2016. So that's the version that I'm using. Okay, so I didn't see the Maya to Mr.mil. All right, so the other issue that I'm kind of running into with this is, like I said earlier, when I get ready to increase the intensity of my lights, I know that I have to select the light and I have to go into the attribute editor. I want to show you what happens when I do that as well. So I can't select my lights. Well, actually I can select it in my viewport. I'm going to click on my channel box here. No, the attribute editor. And this is what happens every single time. I get file contains unknown nodes or data. And when I click OK, I get another error message, pretty much the same thing. And I'm getting the spinning beach ball and basically Maya crashes. So that's one issue. Now, there may be a workaround for this, and this was the other thing that I wanted to show you. Now, I still have Maya 2015 open on my computer, and it's in the process of getting ready to open. And my theory, my logic is, well, as a workaround, because I can render in Maya 2015, if I could open Maya 2015 and open that same animation up, I should be able to just go ahead and render it there in Mental Ray and everything's fine, because the Maya to Mr.mil in Autodesk Maya 2015 is there. And I, the other assignment where I had Armstrong walking through the desert scene that I created, that was actually done in Mental Ray in 2015. Now, I think there is a workaround for the issue that I'm about to show you, and I think maybe a while back you may have talked about how to work around this. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to open that same file up, the one that I just had in 2016, now in Maya 2015, and there's just one small issue. And I think if I can get this to open, I can render it, and I think I'll be good to go. But I'm going to show you what's happening though, and I think you'll probably know when you see it. You'll know exactly what's happening. It should load here in a moment. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to Panels, Perspective, and then Perspective 1. Well, actually, let me go to my camera 2. Okay. So here's what I'm getting. All the animation keys are there, but I've got this weird looking, it looks like it's stretched. And I can't turn around because I'm not using my 3D mouse, because I only got like 2 USB ports on my MacBook. So one USB port is for the microphone and the other one is for my Wacom tablet that I can do. But anyway, I can zoom in, but you can see where it's part of the geometry is stretched. And I think you created a video where you showed what to do to fix that. So this is where I am. So I'm thinking what I can do is, if I can just get to a place to where I can get this, and this is the same animation that shows in 2016. If I can get this to where the geometry looks the way it should, I think I can probably just go ahead and continue in 2015 and render it, because like I said, when I go into my render settings, I'll just show you what I mean here. See, I have Mental Ray here, so it's no problem. I can use it, but for some reason 2016 doesn't allow me. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I did not mean to make this video this long, but I thought it would be really helpful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you this video, and I'm going to send you, I guess I'll send you both Maya files. I'll send you the 2015 version. Well, I don't know if I need to send you both, but I'll send you the file for the version in 2016, and I guess I'll just send you the version in 2015. And hopefully I can go ahead and get this part going, because I think the only thing that I've ever really had issues with is just the rendering. If I can get that part going, I think I'll be fine. But I just know there's been times in the past where I've literally spent a whole day just troubleshooting a rendering problem, and when I could really just use that time to actually be animating. So anyway, thank you so much for your help. As always, you're always so nice and helpful. And I really appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing your response to this. All right. Thank you.